Hello again, I am Blunty, and this is F3AR. F3AR, which I can only assume is supposed to be pronounced fear, or more likely, Fear 3, as this is the third installment of the Fear game franchise. F3AR is a first-person shooter. It sits in the horror side of storytelling genre, and even has John Carpenter on board, a man who is well known for his decades of producing and directing horror movies. We have two problems here. The first is that I have never played the first two games. They never really interested me, to be honest, and F3AR does an appallingly crappy job at welcoming in new players. If you've never played the first two games, just assume that the devs don't want you to play this one either. I was hopelessly confused and bored within the first 20 minutes of the game, and only about 12 of those minutes was actual gameplay, by the way. The rest was filled with some seemingly deliberately obscure cinematics that told me sweet crap all about the game or the characters. The second problem is, I don't like horror. It bores me to tears. No horror movie or horror story in any format has ever even had me so much as vaguely distracted, let alone horrified, beyond the inevitable tired, pathetic cliche of hoping to startle the audience, instead of actually scaring them, by having a big sudden noise and a brief flicker of something allegedly spooky appear for a few seconds. And sure enough, before you were even out of the first set of messy browny grey corridors that you see in every single first-person shooter in existence, this game too vomits up that same platitudinous banality of the cheap scare. Spooky. I'm crapping my pants on the couch here from the pure terror of that unexpected scare. The horror. I'll say this much. The game looks awesome. The visuals are great, very sexy, and, you know, a kind of creepy, murky brown way. The sound might be even better, but the rest is just not my bag. So, seeing as I don't like horror, and this game doesn't really want to invite me to play it, unless I play the first two, this won't be a review. Instead, I'm turning this video into a jumping off point, an invitation for you people out there who have played the previous games and are going to play this new one to tell me, and all the other people who watch and comment on this video, what you think of it. Why should people play it? What's your favourite thing about the series? All that kind of stuff. But please, don't be that douchebag that everybody hates and go, well, I know you said you didn't like horror movies, but you should watch this horror movie because even people who don't like horror movies will like this horror movie, even though you've made it extremely clear that you don't like horror movies at all. You should watch this horror movie. No, it's not going to happen. And so, with that last snarky remark out of the way, I relinquish the discussion to you people out there who do enjoy so-called horror movies and games, and who got your murderous spookiness on in the last two games. Do your thing. I'm going to be over here, I don't know, playing Mario or something. That is F3AR, and I refuse to say it any other way. It's F3AR. If you're going to put numbers in the name of your game, I'm just going to pronounce them like they're supposed to be. I'm not going to do the lead speak thing in product titles. I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, if you like those kind of games, you played the first two, you enjoyed them, check out F3AR. Looks good, if you're into that sort of thing. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty. I'll catch you next time.
Brothers, prototype commandos in the emerging field of psychic warfare. I was the favorite. I gave them what they wanted. I gave them blood. They say the synchronicity with my mother made me homicidal. He was the first prototype. His enhanced reflexes made him an unstoppable killer. When my brother found me, he put a bullet in my head, but our psychic link never broke. Like a curse, bound